Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to build an early game villager breeder for your Minecraft world. This design allows you to breed unlimited villagers and will grant you access to all trading professions. Before we get into the tutorial, these are some of the resources that you will be required to use to build this villager breeder. To kickstart this tutorial off, we're going to dig a 1x1 hole right here and then fill it up with a water bucket. Then either side of the water source block, we're going to have 4 farmland blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can go ahead and farmland all the way around to make a 9x9 farmland area. We can then grab our composter and we're going to place it right on top of this water source. So we're going to place a temporary block here, a composter, a dirt block, remove that dirt block, and then place some torches just around on top of this dirt block, just so that no mobs can spawn in our farmland area. You can then grab your carrots, potatoes, or some seeds and plant them all in the farmland, as this will be required to breed the villagers. Our carrots have all been planted and we're just waiting for them to grow, and now we're going to encase it a little bit so the villagers can't escape. So coming to the middle block here, we're going to come 1 block either side and build it up 3 blocks. On every single corner we want to do the same thing. Now in the middle, on the other 3 sides, we're also going to build up 3 building blocks. Now on each side of the existing front pillars, we're going to extend it by 1, making them too thick. On the 3rd block, we're going to wrap this all the way around to create like a little bit of a roof. You can now grab your glass panes and fill in the remaining gaps with those glass panes. Once again, you don't need to use glass panes, you can use any building block you would like to. I'm just using these to pretty up the farm a little bit more. We now want to work on our front area where the baby villagers are going to drop. And we're going to put our beds here as well. So you want to come out from this point 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. On the other side, do the same thing. You can then connect them up and place your beds facing this way on the inside. We can now dig down a total of 4 blocks on this point right here, so right in the doorway, and this will be where the baby villagers will drop as they'll try to access the beds. To allow them to do that, we're going to place a trapdoor right here and then flick it open, and another one right here and then flick it open as well. So this stops the big villagers from getting into this area, and the baby villagers think they can get across because this trapdoor looks like that, so they think it's a full block and they can run into this area, and then if we flick that, they'll fall down, and then eventually we're going to have a water source area down there where we can collect our villagers. To finish this area off, we're just going to bring this up a total of 3 blocks. If you want to as well, we can place some torches just to light up the area to stop mobs from spawning. We now want to get our villagers in place. To do this, we're just going to connect up our areas right here and remove the cobblestone area right there. And this should allow access for our villagers to get in, which we're just going to build this up so there's no escape for them. We'll block that up right there. Build that up a few more just like this. And then what we can do is destroy these, and they should eventually go into our villager breeder area where we will then lock them in. So both of our villagers are now inside and no mobs can get to them as this is too high for them. And this farmer villager right here will harvest all the crops, and once he gets to the designated amount, he will start sharing them with this villager right there, and then they will start to breed because they recognize that there is 3 beds right here. So 3 beds is the minimum requirement to start breeding as long as you've got only 2 villagers. So before they start to breed, we're going to jump down into this area and dig out a few blocks in this direction, create a little room so when the villagers breed, their baby villager will drop down into our area that we have here. we've cleared out a little bit of an area here just so our baby villagers will come into this point and we can transport them maybe to another place. But for use individually, it's going to be different for every single Minecraft player. So this is just a temporary kind of area, and you're going to want to dig in a line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's when you place a water bucket here to stop the fall damage of the baby villager. You'll want it so the water stops right there. If you want to extend this water and carry the villagers longer, you simply just need to extend it like this and then remove that block. And then as you can see, the water source will continue to extend. You can turn it as well by doing that, and the water will simply follow that same direction. So once our villagers breed, the baby villager will eventually fall down here and into this area right here, and he will be far enough away that the beds will reset and they will be able to breed again, bringing you more and more villagers down into this area right here. As you can see, the villagers are showing some love hearts as this villager here has shared the carrots, and eventually they will breed a baby villager. He should appear very soon. I think there he is right there. It looks like it. There he is right there, and eventually he will try and get to this bed and he will fall down, and I'll wait right here until he does. As you can see right there, he just fell down into the water stream, and he'll be far enough away from the beds now that these guys will be able to breed over and over again. So jumping down here, you'll be able to see that he is in this area right here, and he will no longer be able to get back up. So that is how you build an early game villager breeder in Minecraft with unlimited villagers. If you found this video useful, it would mean a lot to me if you could leave a like on the video. And if you want to see more videos just like this one, be sure to subscribe as well. So thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!